נידחך בקצה השמיים משום יקבצך השם אלוהיך ומשום ייקחך אם יהיה נידחך בקצה השמיים משום יקבצך השם אלוהיך ומשום ייקחך אם יהיה נידחך בקצה השמיים משום יקבצך השם אלוהיך אם יהיה נידחך בקצה השמיים משום יקבצך השם אלוהיך אם יהיה נידחך בקצה השמיים משום יקבצך השם אלוהיך ומשום ייקחך ומשום ייקחך.
If my faithful cameraman will come in on my book, I will hold it up and I'll show you something. A very kind and wonderful rabbi in Israel. I'm not going to mention his name because he didn't give me permission to give his name on this tape, on this videotape. But it's a gift, and I can tell you that the book is a very kosher book, and the book happens to be the prayer book for Rosh Hashana. We call it the Machzor, and it happens to be in the Nusach, or the tradition of the Ashkenazim, the European Jewry or Western Jewry, rather than Eastern Jewry. Although the same thing appears as well in the Eastern tradition. I just happen to have an Ashkenazi tradition book here. The book, by the way, so that you will know, I'll turn to the first page so that you can see. It's called Machzor Rabbah, and it's for Rosh Hashanah, and it's Nusach Ashkenaz, and it's printed by what's called Hotzat Sfarim Eshkol Yerushalayim, by the publishing house of Eshkol of Jerusalem. And that's the title. Now, there comes a time during Rosh Hashanah that we blow the shofar, the ram's horn. Many of you know it, many of you may even have heard it. I happen to blow it here, and it's something that one will never forget once he experiences that. But during the time of the blowing of the ram's horn, there is a little prayer that we say in between the various sets of soundings. The first set of sounds of the shofar is called Tashrat. In Hebrew we make a combination, it's like NATO, which is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, right? Well, here we have Tashrat, which is Tkiyah, Shvarim, Terúah, and Tkiyah. And I won't go into all of that, what it means. Enough to say it's called Tashrat. There are very deep meanings behind all those tones, but we won't have the opportunity or the time to go into it now. The prayer that we say between the first set of soundings and the second set of soundings, which you see here, is this prayer, and I'm going to read it to you as I point to it. It says, Yi ratzon milfanecha, and I'll translate. May it be your desire, your will before you, talking to Hashem, to God. Shetkiyat tashrat, that the blowing, the sounding of tashrat, she'anachnu tokim, that we are blowing, tehei merukemet, will be interwoven, b'yirya, in the fabric, in the curtains of heaven, if you will. Al yedei hamumnei, by the hand of the monitor, by the hand of the one who's in charge, the supervisor. Tartiel, that's the name of one of the angelic supervisors in the heavenly sphere. Kershem, like the name Shekibalta, which you received, Al Yedei, by the hand of Eliyahu, Elijah, Zichronon L'Bracha, Zal, Zichronon L'Bracha, of blessed memory. Notice this very clearly and carefully, the YESHUA, and YESHUA. YESHUA. Here is the name that I spoke of. The name which you have received, YESHUA, that we give him a title. And right after that, the title is called Sar HaPanim, the prince, the minister of the face, meaning the face of Hashem. In other words, this one called YESHUA is no less given the title of the very reflection of the insides, the pnim, the insides, the face, panim, of God. And we utter His name during between the first and second set of soundings of the shofar, of the ram's horn. Now let me finish the prayer. The Sar Metatron, and also the minister Metatron. That, by the way, is sometimes used as another name for the name Yeshua. It means the guide of the way, Metatron. U'tamalei aleinu, and fill us up, Barachamim, with your mercies. Baruch atah, blessed are you, Ba'al Arachamim, he who possesses all mercies. Alright? We have now uttered the name during the time of the sounding of the shofar. But we have one final prayer that we must say, which relates to that prayer I just read to you. And after we have sounded the final set of soundings in this portion of the service, we then refer to the final little prayer, and it says this: Uvchen, accordingly, Yehi ratzon milfanecha, may it be your desire before you. This stands for the name of God. We won't say it, we'll say Hashem. Elokeinu, our God, Velokei Avoteinu, and God of our fathers. Sheya'alu elu, that these should ascend, which Hamelachim, the messengers, should ascend. Hayotzim min hashofar, that have gone out from the shofar. Umin hatkiya, and from the tkiya, one of the notes we've sounded. Umin hashvarim, also a note. Umin hatrua, a note. Umin hatashrat, umin tashat, umin tarat, the three soundings, three sets of soundings. Lifnei chisech odeta, that the name, remember the name that we have called out, that it should go before your throne of glory. Vayamlitu, and that these names should recommend, in the name of Yeshua, Tov, goodness, ba'adenu, in our behalf. Lechaper, in order to atone, in order to atone for all our sins. So the last prayer says that we call upon the name of Yeshua that it may atone for all our sins. Now I want you to understand very clearly that I did not write this prayer, and I did not publish this book, and I did not write this book. This book was written by rabbis long ago, and this prayer cannot be taken out of this prayer book, not by me and not by any other rabbi. Even if a rabbi desired to extract it, he could not. Not if he's an orthodox and observant rabbi who goes by rabbinical halakha, because he's bound by what we call the word and the prayers of Chazal.